Guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. It is so great, as always, to see you here. And guys, today we're going to be talking about my 2020 MacBook Pro, or my desk setup here. I've spent a lot of time over the years trying to perfect my home office, and my efforts to maximize productivity have only increased since this pandemic started. Now, I have to say, my current office setup is hands down, it's the best that I've ever had. It's comfortable, I have all the space that I need, and I'm able to organize, or stay organized rather, and with my MacBook Pro, I can get all my photos and video editing done in a snap. Today I want to share with you what I've done to get my office in order, and hopefully you'll be inspired to do the same as well. Now, before we dive into my MacBook setup, I do want to give a quick shout out to all of you who are coming back and visiting the channel. Thank you very much. It is such an honor to have you guys here and coming back on a continuous basis. Now, if this is your first time here, hey, welcome aboard. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, or at least consider it. We have new content coming out every few days or so, so I'd hate for you to miss out on that. Plus, we have monthly giveaways of some very awesome photography gear, so you'll always be informed about what you need to be done or what needs to be done to enter the contest. Now, with all that out of the way, pull up a seat and come on, let's go. Now, earlier this year, I upgraded to a full-spec late 2019 MacBook Pro 16-inch. Now, while a lot of photographers and videographers have a desktop computer in their office for maximum power, guys, I've always preferred to have a laptop, so therefore I can take it with me when I travel. Now, granted, traveling isn't something that I've done a lot of lately, but with our photography truck and adventure series kicking off here soon, I'll be on the road, or, well, technically off-road, for a series of videos about getting out there, exploring, taking absolutely epic photos, learning how to off-road, overlanding, and much, much more. Obviously, taking an iMac with me on these adventures would be impossible. Well, you know, not impossible, just not practical. But my MacBook Pro can definitely come along for the ride. Now, in my office, my MacBook Pro has tons of help to make a workspace as comfortable and productive as possible. Other Apple accessories. I've got a full-size Apple Magic keyboard, which is an absolute must in my book, especially if you use external monitors like I do. Like with all Apple products, this keyboard is super functional. If you want my 2 cents, I think it looks great as well, particularly since it's space gray, just like my MacBook. Speaking of space gray, I ditched my perfectly fine white Magic Mouse for a space gray version because, well, guys, I had to be all matchy-matchy. Now, this thing sent me back $100, and believe it or not, they charged $20 more just for the color of this over the normal white Magic Mouse. But it was worth it for me because I have consistent look between all my Apple accessories. The other Apple accessories I use every single day are my AirPod Pros. My ViewSonic monitors, which I'm going to talk about here momentarily, have 5-watt speakers, which are, honestly speaking, a bit underwhelming. My AirPod Pros have much better sound quality, plus I love having wireless earbuds that don't get in my way of my hand as I type or use the mouse. Now, I use my AirPods about 90% of the time, but that other 10% of the time, I grab my reliable, trusty Bowers & Wilkins. These are P5 Series 2 headphones. Now these things have got to be a good 5 to 6 years old at least, but they have absolutely incredible sound, so I have never replaced them. Plus the ear-on design is crazy comfortable. Next, accessories to juice up my MacBook. Now, my MacBook Pro is the top of the line model from late 2019, but since I really do a lot of heavy lifting with this thing, I have a number of accessories that make it bigger, better, faster, and stronger. Now, the 16-inch model has improved cooling capabilities over prior MacBook Pros or some of the other models that they have, but since I use this rig to edit photos and videos, actually it's the videos that really does it in for this thing can get pretty hot. To help cool things down, I've added a Technic laptop cooling pad. This thing, I want to say, was under $30 on Amazon, but it's, guys, this is worth far more if you ask me. It has a metal mesh that helps improve the airflow and keep my MacBook from overheating. It also has 2 fans to circulate air, which are, I'm happy to say, ultra quiet. Now, if you know me, one of my biggest pet peeves is the sound of a computer fan running. Guys, I can't stand this, but this little guy does the job without being loud, and of course for me, annoying. Now creating videos like this means that you need tons of storage, and for that I got a G Technology 10 terabyte external hard drive. Aside from all the storage it provides, this thing looks pretty solid. It's small, it's portable, and it's plug and play for Macs, so there's no formatting you need to do. And the funny thing is, when I bought this, I didn't think I was going to fill this thing up, or at least not as fast as I have, but this thing is already half full. So it looks like I'm going to be needing to get another one of those things here in a few months. Actually, I think I may go with the 14 terabyte one next. Now, while I do appreciate the 16-inch screen on my MacBook Pro, it's just not big enough for my day-to-day work here in the office. So I paired two ViewSonic monitors with my laptop to give me loads of screen space for multitasking with multiple windows. Now on top here is a 34-inch ViewSonic VP3481, and all this goodness right here on the bottom is a 38-inch ViewSonic VP3881. Now both of these monitors have a 21:9 aspect ratio for ultra-wide immersive viewing experience and supports 4.39 trillion colors. You get HDR10 support with both monitors, which makes videos look absolutely incredible. They also have support for 14-bit 3D LUTs and have 6-axis color enhancement, in addition to having ViewSonic's View Split technology, which allows you to customize the screen to best fit your work needs. These monitors are crazy sharp too, perhaps the sharpest monitors that I've ever had. Quite simply, they have proven to be the perfect monitors for my needs. Rather than having these monitors sitting on my desktop, I've mounted these on dual human scale M8.1 monitor arm setup. These arms are strong enough to climb on, maybe not, just kidding. Seriously though, these things are extremely well built and hide most of my wires. It gives me all the flexibility I need in terms of angle of view and moving the monitors left or right, up and down, so I have the perfect view of what's on the screen. And as you can see, I have my monitors hanging far to the left, which kind of creates this floating effect. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Rounding out my computer accessories is the CalDigit Ts3 Thunderbolt Dock. This thing powers both the monitors and has all kinds of ports, including USB and headphone jacks. Now, the main reason why I invested in this is because it allows me to have a single one cable coming out of the computer to the dock. Plus, when the computer is plugged into this thing, it actually charges the computer as well. That means less cables, and less cables, man, that's less clutter, and guys, that is a very good thing with me. All right, let's move on to the desk. And of course, I need a big workspace to accommodate all this stuff, and for that, guys, I have a 80 by 30 Uplift standing desk for that. I was an iMover customer for years, but when I decided to switch my office, I went with Uplift. Now, what I like about this desk, it is made of solid wood. This walnut is absolutely beautiful, to say the absolute least. I really like how the wood grain looks with the modern black frame. It's a nice blend of warmth and cozy in the top with the sleek, clean lines of the desk frame. And of course, I opted for a few upgrades with this desk, including, you know it, a cable management system to keep all those damn wires and cables out of sight and under the desk drawer with small storage above it, so I have a place to put all my small items like notebooks, pens, and so forth. Maybe the best upgrade is that I have the desk on these big casters. Now, I don't have the world's largest home office, so I need to be able to move the desk around. These casters, guys, are just what the doctor ordered because, guys, this desk, not exaggeration, this thing is really heavy thanks to the solid wood top. But with these big beefy wheels, moving the desk around is a breeze. Along with my desk is my ultra comfortable Herman Embodied chair. Yeah, I know these chairs are expensive, but hey, they are well worth it. It's like kind of sitting in a cloud as I work. It is extremely comfortable. I've owned a number of these over the years, and the lifespan of these chairs just double of what you would get like the typical chairs I used to get at like Staples or Office Depot. In comfort is half the battle when you work from your home, right? I can't sit for hours and hours editing videos on any old chair. For me, it's got to be a Herman Miller. And there you have it, guys. This is my perfect MacBook Pro setup. Now, mind you, what works for me might not be exactly what you need, but hopefully you'll get some ideas of what you can do to your home office to make it much more comfortable and functional for you. Now, what I've done is I've linked to all the products below, and I've also included some links to a few other videos that I've done on home office and productivity stuff. All right, now let's talk about our current giveaway. We have a great set of prizes that are up for the grabs. You have a Peak Design carbon fiber tripod, a Peak Design travel backpack, a Peak Design everyday backpack zip, and the $100 Adorama gift card. Now, as always, entering this giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you have registered on the site and introduced yourself during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But guys, as I keep saying, come on over, say hi, say hello, tell us what you're doing these days. Guys, that is it. Now, for complete details on the giveaway or how to register on PhotographyTalk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. Well, there you go, friends. This was a fun video to put together. Many of you have been asking about my office environment and so forth, and I've been wanting to put this video together for some time. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked this video. Matter of fact, if you did, do me a favor, hit the like button down below, and if you currently aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We would love to have you part of this family. And last but not least, do smash that bell to be notified each time we come out with a new video. All right, friend, I'm going to jump out of here. You get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.